Hey pups, RB here, and today I'm listing off my top 10 animes. We're just going right into it now, so let's do this, excluding the Pokemon anime, because my channel, my video, my rules, let's do this! Himoto Umaru-chan. I know a lot of people in the otaku community are gonna give me crap for liking this anime because of the main character, Umaru, but honestly, I love this anime. And kind of describes how I am IRL in a way, minus making other people / people I live with do things for me when I can practically do everything myself, mostly cooking, cleaning, etc. And everyone on Earth knowing about me being an otaku, but I also have the classical perfectionist thing and the loveliness of it all. And I absolutely love the characters the anime throws at me. They're all so unique and weird and crazy all at once. Sailor Moon. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. She's Sailor Moon. I never really got into Sailor Moon until around high school, and I think I hover over the 90s English dub rather than the newer dub. I did watch the newer dub and I like it, but I feel like I'm more drawn to the 90s Deke dub. Please don't hate me for it. Regardless, this is one of those anime that really got me into the magical girl fandom. And now I'm a huge magical girl fan. Plus everything about this anime is super cute, all while being badass at the same time. And if you're evil, then in the name of the moon, Sailor Moon will punish you. Magia Magica. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Ever wonder what a magical girl anime would be like if it was as dark as Tokyo Ghoul and Soul Eater? Well then this anime is for you. Basically it's about a couple of middle school girls who meet up with the magical creature Kyubi and two other magical girls. Kyubi grants them the wish to become magical girls themselves, but at a cost. This magical girl world of Madoka Magica is freaking dark. Plus Kyubi is evil! Evil! Cute, but evil! But I love this anime. So, if you're an otaku who wants an anime that's dark as hell, but has magical girls and has adorable yet horrifying artwork and animation, then this anime is for you. Highly recommend it. Smile Pretty Cure, aka Glitter Force. I've only watched Glitter Force, so I'm gonna call it Glitter Force because of my weird preference for English dub over sub because I can't read and watch at the same time. Another magical girl anime that is a personal favorite of mine, mainly due to it having some relations with fairy tales, such as Ulrich being the big bad wolf, and Bruja being a wicked witch, and Brute being a troll. Also, Ulrich is my #1 favorite character. I love him so much! The Glitter Force is kind of like Sailor Moon meets Powerpuff Girls meets My Little Pony meets fairy tale stuff, and I love it! From the characters, to the storyline, to pretty much everything about the anime in its own self is amazing. Though, if you aren't a fan of the English dub, which I know most of you aren't, I would recommend the English sub, Smile Pretty Cure. Banana. This anime is freaking adorable! Basically, Banana is about a cat who lives inside of a banana. Yeah, that's it. And there's a ton of other Banana characters, like Baby Nya, Daddy Nya, Bananyako, Long-Haired, Calico, and most of them are just named after their specific cat breed. That's pretty much all I can say about this one. I highly recommend this anime if you like super cute, adorable, animal-esque animes. Black Butler. You probably saw this coming. Black Butler is one of my ultimate favorite animes of all time, mostly because of Sebastian. And I think we can all agree that Sebastian is a real, demonic heartthrob. Yeah, Sebastian's a demon butler. And I love this guy. He serves under his young master CL and works alongside the other help of the mansion and in CL's family. And I put it on this list for any new otaku with watching certain anime along with Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and plenty more to list off. So if you're starting out with watching anime, I'd recommend this anime for you. If you love it or hate it, it's all up to you. Hopefully the other anime I have on this list will be a better start for the newer otakus in this community. Retsuko, an anime made by Sanrio, company of Hello Kitty. This anime is not only super kawaii, it's also similar to anyone's life involving school, work, etc. Basically, Retsuko is an accountant who deals with a lot of BS from work and other stresses of her daily life. So, to vent out her frustration, rage, and anger, she uses the power of death metal! A super adorable anime with death metal! It's basically an anime worth watching. Well, for me at least. If you're a fan of super cute junk and are a real hardcore metalhead, then this anime is the right one for you. Persona 4. Not talking about the game, talking about the anime. One of my friends got me really into this anime/game because of how badass and awesome it is. And I don't blame him. I love it! This anime is about a group of high school students investigating a murder mystery, and somehow they end up fighting what appears to be magical TV that allows them to enter a world called the Shadow Realm, where shadows live, and each character, except for you for some reason, has to face their own shadow, basically an inner demon, to put it at that, to accept that part of them, and the shadow turns into a persona. I freaking love this anime so much. I don't have the games except for Persona Q, but the anime is amazing. Also, the character Teddy is freaking adorable. Dragon Ball Super. While I wasn't a huge fan of Dragon Ball until DBS, I started warming up to the DVD franchise a bit more after watching DBS. The anime plays off the events before the final episode of DBZ. Lord Beerus, a destroyer god, wakes up from a 39-year-long nap and sets off to Earth to find a Super Saiyan god, which happens to be Goku. Because the Saiyans give their power to him, they fight. Beerus spares Earth, and a bunch of more things happen with Frieza returning and dying again, new characters introduced like Champa, and he challenges Beerus and loses, Zamasu, who destroys future Trunks' future, dies via Grand Zeno destroying everything, and then there's also a tournament of power with all universes in the cosmos, and you've gotta watch the anime to get a better understanding of it. Characters like Beerus, Champa, and the Trio of Danger are probably the only reasons I got into DB. Soul Eater. The number one spot was hard to pick. It was either Soul Eater or Tokyo Ghoul. Soul Eater won that coin toss. Sorry, Tokyo Ghoul. I love ya, but I can put you on here as an honorable mention because of how awesome you are. This is one of the first real animes I watched that got me into the otaku community. To sum it up, the anime is about students who are meisters and/or weapons, and each student has a partner, or partners, in crimes such as Maka with Soul, Black Star with Tsubaki, and Kid with the gun twins Elizabeth and Patricia. I think one's the older sister and one's the younger sister, but I call them the gun twins. And each meister weapon partner has to gather at least 99 Kishin souls, Kishin being a demon, and the soul of one witch, in order for the Meister Weapons partner to become a Death Scythe for the Grim Reaper himself. There's other characters like Death, the Grim Reaper, and his weapon, aka Death Scythe. He uses Spirit, Maka's father, who's super flirty with other women, but loves his daughter regardless, and wants to be a good dad to her, even if she hates him for cheating on her mom. Blair, a cat with witch-like powers. She's also named after the Blair Witch. Get it? Krona, a super sad and depressing yet relatable character with a demon weapon possessing them, Ragnarok, and their mother Medusa, who's a witch herself, and is possibly abusive towards Krona. And then there's Professor Stein, the teacher of the school, and is named after Frankenstein, which happens to be his name as well. Love the reference there. And yeah, the anime is a bit raunchy from time to time, but there's a lot of dark comedy and sweet moments within it, and it's an amazing anime regardless. Alright, that was fun to do. If you have a favorite anime or animes, be sure to share in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, pups. Cue the outro, RP is out, peace!